No, hello.
Hello guys, it's Castile, bringing a little hardcore team deathmatch action. Alright, well, this video is going to be specifically about hardcore team deathmatch players. Um, they're pieces of shit, honestly. The main reason a lot of people don't play hardcore is because campers. And people camp because of two reasons, and only for two reasons. One is that their connection honestly sucks to God, and you know, they can't walk 2 feet without getting shot by somebody. And two, they can't because they lack skill and reaction time to the game. So yeah, they can't because they're not good. And Black Ops 2 camping was really manageable in Hardcore Team Deathmatch. Like, they can camp all they want and it really didn't make a difference. But on this game is really driven towards camping and campers. You know, with all the sites and the satcoms literally suck ass that they're fucking useless. Satcoms are useless on this game. Like, they pretty much nerfed UAV. I don't see anything wrong with having a plane in the sky, which gave a nice, radar sweep to where we can find enemies. Like on core, it's pretty bad without UAV, but on hardcore, it's horrible. But that's okay. That's okay. But I wanted to address the hardcore community now. Me myself, I do not camp. Campers are weak. Campers slow down the game. People say they camp because, it's like real life and it's strategy. What's a strategy about just sitting there and waiting? A fucking monkey could do that shit. Alright? That's not a strategy. That's playing like a bitch, okay? And when you play like a bitch, you get beat like a bitch. It's just that simple, okay? Now, there's no strategy in camping. There's no skill in it. I don't see how somebody can sit there for 3 to 4 minutes and get only one kill and feel accomplished by that. Like, within 3 to 4 minutes of the game, you should have 5 or 6 kills, if not more. But at the least 5 or 6 kills. Campers slow down the game for everybody. They make the game not fun for people who actually run around and play. Now, I don't camp. I never have. I never will. Now, camping and defending are two different things, okay? If you're on team deathmatch with no objective, there's no reason why you should be camping. Now, if you're playing Dom or Blitz and there's an objective and it tells you to defend that area, that's defending. That's not camping. I'm not going to sweat you on that. And snipers are made for, being somewhere far away, secluded. I guess that same thing could be argued with marksman rifles. I don't really know. They seem more like guns that you should run around with compared to snipers. But, yeah. Now, the thing is, these people who camp and they have to hold hands and play and be butt buddies because their KDR is the most important thing on this God-given earth. They're sad, they're stupid, and they're pathetic. And that's just the fucking honest gist of it. Campers aren't shit. They always will not be shit. They always have not been shit. I walk on campers. Campers are beneath my feet, okay? Now, let's get something straight. When I beat a bunch of campers in a lobby, I always have to hear the same bullshit from them. They start crying and complaining. They're like, oh, well, you're lag switching. And let me stop you right there because you're a fucking idiot. Lag switching is when everyone on my team and your team are constantly in a connection interrupted state, okay? Meaning that you cannot move. And that means I would single-handedly be killing everyone on the other team, and I would be the only one getting kills. That's what lag switching is. When everyone's disconnected, they're halfway timing out of the match, but they're still there. So unless that's happening, there's no lag switching. You fucking idiots. I'm sorry if you got fucking Walmart internet and my connection's actually pretty good. I have Comcast, and my NAT type's usually always open. But yeah. So either they're saying that I'm lag switching, they say that I'm hacking. I've even had people who are on my friends list come up and send me messages asking me am I hacking because I do pretty exceptional for someone who plays hardcore. And I'm like, no, I'm not hacking. I'm not cheating. I just run and gun. That's what I do. Like, people camp, they go to the same spots, the same old spots. I mean, on Black Ops 2, there wasn't as many as there are on Ghost. There's a lot of spots for them to choose from now. But they still go to the same spots. They play the same way. I know how to play around them because I'm a good player. I'm not a great player, but I'm a good player who knows how to get around campers and how to sneak up on them or flank them. You know, if they want to sit like on Prison Break, if they want to just camp in the guard tower or on the ridge, I'll just throw a fucking thermal grenade in there and flush them out. And if they want to camp with the guard dog, I'll just fucking use my cassette secondary and blast them out of there. It's that simple. So there to this day there's no hacking on the Wii U. There's an exploit where lets you put the homebrew channel on the Wii menu, the regular virtual Wii menu, but that's about as far as it's going towards hacking. So when you say telling me that I'm hacking because I'm able to get kills by running and gunning on hardcore, and you're not. You're only able to get kills by camping. Something's obviously fucking wrong with you. And like I said, you guys are the hardcore community is a bunch of fucking retarded / old / senile people, and it just really doesn't make sense. Like, you have stupid people, or you have old people, or you have really stupid / old people, and I don't get why you're even playing. And people can't because they say, you know, that's the way you're supposed to play. But why is there things like marathon and agility, which makes you run faster, if you weren't supposed to be fucking running? Maybe if everyone was in fucking wheelchairs and didn't have legs, I can see you camping. I wouldn't want to fucking try to hold a gun and move a wheelchair at the same time. But no, your character has legs, so why don't you fucking use them, okay? Now, when people, after I usually do good every game. My KD is not amazing. It's like 1.40 something. But that's pretty good for someone who plays hardcore and doesn't camp. I never camp. I will never camp. I have not camped. Ever. I just can't do it. I don't have it in me. I think there's something wrong with you on a mental level for you to sit in a game while sitting in your room playing a game. There's something wrong with you if you're able to just sit there for 5 to 6 minutes and get only 3 kills with no deaths and actually feel good about yourself. There's people I see with 9 or 10 days of gameplay on hardcore, and they're like only 2nd prestige or 3rd prestige because they don't get any kills and don't actually earn XP. They're just wasting their time. I think I have about 8 days of gameplay, and I'm 6th prestige. I think that's pretty good considering how long it takes to level up. But the point is, there's people who are my prestige on there with like 13, 14 days on hardcore. Because what I'm doing in 8 days, it took them 13 days to do because they fucking camp. So they level up slower. They don't earn as much XP. I don't get what's fun about that. It's fucking sad in my opinion. Now, like I said, the hardcore community really needs to get its shit together. It's really annoying, like, to bring people. I try to get some of my friends to play hardcore because I do pretty good on core, like domination. I love Blitz. Blitz is like my favorite game mode. I love capping. But yeah, as you can see in this game, I haven't camped at all. I'm the top of my team. I don't win every single match, but I do win majority of them, and I don't camp. But yeah, they got lucky this game. My team sucked. I usually get put on a team, like, ironically, I get put on the worst team, I guess, to balance out, you know, player skill or something. But, I mean, if my team just took their time, checked their corners, you know, they would actually do not so bad as they did this time. But yeah, you people on hardcore just need to accept that it is possible to run and gun and be good at the game, like me. if I can do it, any one of you can do it. Why don't you actually get off your ass and stop camping? And when you actually do lose, try not fucking crying and making every excuse in the fucking world for why you suck. Have a good fucking day.
Enemy SATCOM spotted. Time's almost up! Objective failed. Squad, regroup!
The fuel bar.
Are we left an all-time low?